Miles, let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. And look, no more mini camps, no more OTAs. Training camp has officially arrived. Not all the veterans have showed up in Kansas City, but we've got the quarterbacks. We got a lot of the young players out there, and there's a lot of great news, especially involving one key rookie for the Kansas City Chiefs, Miles. And I think the Chiefs are setting themselves up to be in a strong position in an area where they may have potentially been weak. This is a great sign for Kansas City as they look to repeat.
Yeah, Nick, I love that training camp is finally here. There are no more
Thank
what
you.
ifs, no more hypotheticals, no more BS type of fluff stuff. It is all real football now, and we can talk about updates on real players. And this story that you have, I think that the Chiefs fans are going to love this one. But, Chiefs fans, let's talk about something interesting here for a second. I want to know in the comment section below today, who is the fastest player in Chiefs history? There's obviously one very obvious recent answer, but I want to know, is there any other different answers out there? Give us some of your hot takes. Who's the fastest player in Chiefs history in the comment section below? That's what we want to know today. But Nick, let's get on into it. What is some actual real football news about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, so the Chiefs, obviously, the way they've structured their team, especially on offense over the past couple of years, is they've got Patrick Mahomes, who is transcendently good. They have Kelsey, who's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, great offensive line, but then a lot of young guys, kind of a smorgasbord array of talent in terms of the running backs and wide receivers. And that puts a lot of pressure on some new additions to make big impacts early. And we're going to talk today about the running back position and rookie Deneric Prince, who was forced into a lot of activity because of injuries to Isaiah Pacheco. Now, it looks like Pacheco, according to his own words, will return in time for the regular season, but that still puts a lot of pressure on Prince to do well during training camp, but he's off to an impressive start. We got one report highlighting that, Mize. If you want to go ahead and throw it up, this is from Chiefs Wire over at USA Today. All right, Prince was an undrafted addition to the Chiefs roster following the 2023 NFL Draft, garnering plenty of attention throughout the team's OTAs and mandatory minicamp. Pacheco has noticed one specific thing about the rookie out of Tulsa. He's good. All right, well, thanks, Pacheco. But he's going to keep working. There's more to come. There's more to learn, Pacheco said of Prince. And like I said, it's day by day. It takes time, but he's working hard. He's a good worker, and that's what we do. We work hard. It seems that Prince fits right in with the group of hard workers that Kansas City has acquired. All right, Miles, I think Prince is set up here in a perfect position because, look, we know the Chiefs, they do running back by committee, and we know Pacheco is going to be a big part of that, but he is injured, right? Obviously, so he's not going to be involved, probably very little, maybe none at all until regular season actually kicks off against the Detroit Lions. That means they're going to have to rely on Prince this entire training camp period to get a lot of reps and to get used to the offense and things like that. I think that's absolutely perfect because they're probably going to have to rely on Prince a lot anyway at some point during the regular season. This gives Prince all this time, all these training camp practices to learn the offense, to learn how to pass protect, to learn how to work with Mahomes, to learn all the routes and things like that. Because if Pacheco was healthy, Pacheco would obviously be taking his share of reps as well. With Pacheco sidelined during the injury, he has plenty of time to get healthy. It also allows Prince to learn everything about the offense, learn everything about being a Kansas City Chief. It seems he's off to a great start. And so that way, when his number is called, and it will be at some point during the regular season, he will be ready to make a big impact. I think this is a great sign for Kansas City because they definitely need as much help as they can get at that running back position because obviously they have a lot of dollars allocated to other positions. But Miles, I'll throw it over to you now. What do you think of this Prince reporting and just everything involving the Chiefs offense right now?
Yeah, Nick, I think that this was a really great article. And there's also another tweet talking about someone going through live tweeting a little bit what was going on in the practice. And Deneric Prince actually scored his first touchdown for the Chiefs today in training camp. So good sign. First day, already got a touchdown on the books. It is training camp, but that's got to feel good as well. But I love Prince here, Nick, because as we said, this guy, he was really, really underrated coming here. I think this guy's really interesting prospect. He's quick, 4.4 40, got great size, as we said. So, 6 foot, 216, runs a 4.4. We talked about in a previous video, just that prototypical type of huge guy that runs really, really fast, like Prince, like Pacheco, that the Chiefs have found recently. They're in this hot spot of getting really, really gifted athletes at the running back position. And I think the more reps that Prince gets, the more he is going to be a valuable player this year. And like we said, Pacheco already dealing with some early injury struggles. Will he get healthy? Who knows? But it's always nice to have a guy to come in and be able to get those reps so he could take over if need be. Like you said, at some point in the season, I think they're going to have to lean on him. Then also, if he is ready and rolling for this first team offense, they can use both of these guys in tandem, just really, spell each other, have them both at their full potential through games. We've seen that in the past decade or so in the NFL. Having a running back by committee has been very, very effective. So I think overall, this is good for Pacheco. It's good for Prince, and it's definitely good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And just one more thing to highlight here, Miles, and I just wanted to double check this to make sure, but Jerick McKinnon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, this is the last year of their contract, which means they're going to be valuable trade targets for other teams potentially looking for a veteran running back addition. If Prince can get up to speed quickly, the Chiefs will be able to offload one of those other guys, I think most likely Edwards-Helaire, and get something in return instead of just losing them in free agency. So it's a great sign that he's off to a strong start, and the fact that, like you said, he has a chance to get a lot of reps in here early. I think the Chiefs are in a great position. There was a lot of question marks at this running back area, obviously with Pacheco being hurt, but right now I feel a lot better about it, and Chiefs fans should too.